In this video, I'm going to give you a primer on 21s. Now, whether you're randomly throwing 21s into your workouts here or there, or following along with my full body 21 workouts that I'm doing with my Train with Gym series, the basic premise of 21s is the same. 21s basically break the range of motion of an exercise in half. For example, with curls, you have the first half of the range of motion from about full arm extension to just about 90 degrees, and then the second half of the range of motion where the arms are bent at 90 degrees all the way to the top. Now, as the name implies, one set of 21s involves 21 reps. Now, you're going to do 7 reps in that first half of the range of motion. You're going to do the next 7 reps in that second half of the range of motion. And then you're going to finish the final 7 reps using full range of motion from start to finish. Now let me take you through a set of 21s on curls, which is the main way that most people tend to use 21s. Now, regardless of the exercise, you're going to choose a weight that's about 60% of your 10 rep max. And now again, the first 7 reps, we're going to do just through that first half of the range of motion. And on curls, that's when the arms are just about bent at 90 degrees. Now we're going to go to the top half of the range of motion for 7. Now we're going to finish with 7 full range of motion reps. And if you chose the weight properly, you should hit failure right around that 21st rep. Now, most people think you can only do 21s on exercises like curls or other single joint exercises, and so you can isolate the muscle through its range of motion, whereas an exercise like the bench press, which is a multi-joint exercise, not only involves the pecs, but also involves the shoulders and the triceps at different parts of the range of motion. Now, I say that's not a reason to not use 21s on multi-joint exercises. It actually is a perfect reason to use them. So if you're following along with my full body 21s workouts, my Train with Gym series, I'll be showing you how to use 21s on the bench press, squats, and other multi-joint exercises. Make sure you watch my video on how to do 21s on the bench press. Now, one last tip I want to leave you with when doing 21s is when it comes to back training. Now, as I said with curls, you start when the arms are fully extended, curling up to the halfway point, and then the halfway point up to the body. With the bench press, it's the opposite because it's a pushing motion. And so you're pressing from the chest to the halfway point on those first 7 reps, to that first half of the range of motion. And then you're pressing from the halfway point to full arm extension for those next 7 reps. The trick here is with back. Take rows, for example. Now you would think that like curls, you're going to start with the arms extended and pull the arms halfway in for those first 7 reps. However, with pulling exercises like rows and pull downs or pull-ups, you're most weakest, like with the bench press, closer to the chest. So with back, you're weaker from about the halfway point towards the body. So on back exercises like rows, you actually want to start at the halfway point to the finish point as your first half of the range of motion, and then move into that latter half of the range of motion on that second round of 7 reps. This way you're taking full advantage of one of the benefits of 21s, and that's training through your sticking point when the muscle is the strongest. If you're focusing those reps just in the range of motion that you're weakest on early in the set when you're the strongest, it can help overcome that sticking point. The other benefit to 21s with multi-joint exercises is the fact that it uses different muscle groups through different parts of the range of motion. So when you're doing bench press, you'll notice that you're using far more triceps in the top half of the range of motion and far more pecs in the bottom half. And the last thing you'll notice is how differently the muscles feel after you've completed the set. It'll target different muscle fibers that you haven't felt in a while, and it's an impressive burn. If you've never enjoyed doing 21s before, well, you're going to love to hate them this week. And for more questions on 21s, you guys know where to get me: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Check out the Gym Army Facebook group page. And as always, stay Gym Army strong.